Page, and I'm really excited to get back into interviewing some key people that are just crushing it in life, crushing it in automotive, and also using QuickPage. So uh, we had a new dealership signed up as a referral from a very special friend. And these guys have been in our QuickPage group, on our QuickPage radar for about, I don't know, maybe about a month, and or maybe two, maybe it's been about 2 months, somewhere in there. And this guy named John Wilson popped up, who is a John Wilson here from Hampstead in Maryland, shows up and has records showing about 60 cars per month. I'm not sure that's what you average, but I don't care if you hit that once in your life. That is like almost 10 times what the national average for car salesman is. Isn't that about right?
I think so. It's wild. It really is.
John, man, what's happening? It's great to have you on. I'm really excited to talk to you. I don't want to spend too much time. I just want to get right at it. But first of all, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I grew up in Hampstead. It's a small town. Before this, I was actually in private security. I was a supervisor, had about 40 security officers under me. I started working in auto sales because I bought a car here and I had a really good time. And a few months later, they were expanding the sales team. My wife saw the ad, said, "Hey, try that out. That'd be something new, different, and you'd be close to home." And I did, and it was just a really great match. And now I've been here for 3 years, and I'm loving it. I'm killing it. I'm having a great time.
That's amazing. So you've been there for 3 years, and when did you hit that 60? Because that, first of all, I mean, no one even gets even near those numbers in a lifetime. So I mean, as far as like per month, that's crazy. So how long did it take you to get to that point? Where in your 3-year career did you hit the 60 mark?
This past January, so it was pretty recent. It was very exciting.
Wow. What do you contribute those kind of numbers to, especially within, like, you didn't really have a lot of past business to pull from. So I mean, how did you hit those numbers?
Well, a lot of it personally for me, it's a lot through service, listening. One of the things you pick up in security is you have to observe and listen to people, and I kind of transfer that over. I'm also at an incredible dealership with a really strong background. The owner, Mr. Anthony Birdsong, does a fantastic job with setting us up for success. And while I hit a record-breaking month, my coworkers are no slouches either. They can break 30 cars a month on a pretty regular basis. It's absolutely an incredible place.
And you guys have like a dream team there.
We do it. We have an amazing setup.
That's pretty amazing. And then you were introduced to QuickPage. So you already had some success behind you with the QuickPage. You're very busy, obviously. And probably if you average 30 or 20 cars, you're extremely busy. You're working a lot of hours. And you were introduced to QuickPage. Were you looking to do something with video or add video into what you're currently doing? Why would someone at that level be looking for another tool when they have a process that seems pretty ironed down?
Well, you always want to add a new tool to your toolbox. Competition's always catching up, so you've got to be on the leading edge, and that's part of it, is being ahead of everybody else and doing the things that other people aren't. And QuickPage is a new exciting thing that a lot of people aren't doing. And I like video. I used to do YouTube videos for folks, and this is just such a more refined way to do this and be able to give people multiple videos at the same time, which is really nice, and to have that interactivity with folks.
So your process before was utilizing YouTube to get videos. So you were already making videos. You just had a bit different process, right?
Yeah.
And you would send them. Tell me about the process before.
Now, most of the time, the YouTube videos were walk around videos for folks that were coming from further away, or for a car that we just got in, didn't have photos yet. So it was a pretty basic video. It wasn't super extensive. And then seeing what you guys do, it's very inspirational, and seeing what can be done, and just going, wow, that's really cool. How do I get to be the best at that? And that's part of it. So I want to be the best at it.
Yeah. And were you okay? So before that, you were doing videos. Were you ever afraid of doing videos?
Not particularly. I mean, there was a learning curve to step up to. So a little background about me: when I was younger, I was a giant marching band nerd, and I went to the University of Maryland, and I performed at a lot of different places. You know, big college stadiums, NFL stadiums, and
No way.
even got to march at Disney World. You know, so having eyes on me, cameras on me is not super scary to me. So it makes this a little bit easier, a little more natural.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably one of the biggest pushbacks, like that people don't tell you, is that they're afraid of video. You know,
And I
that
know some like,
it's scary to them because there's something about it that feels permanent, that a lot of people are going to watch you. Even me turning on the camera this morning, and I do video every single day, all day long. You know, there's a point, I mean, I just woke up, I got about an hour, 2 hours sleep last night, but that doesn't help. But still, there's like a little bit, and then you just get going. It's not that big a deal, but uh, most people won't tell you, especially guys. Gals might tell you, but dudes are like, they'll make some other excuse up why they don't want to be on video, right?
mhm.
But do you have any advice like to help someone overcome? It's basically stage fear.
Oh, it is. And honestly, uh, get a coworker, make videos together. Number one, do it with someone else. Have a little bit of fun with it, and that's one thing that'll ease you into it because then you have someone right there on camera with you. And if you goof, they can laugh it off, and it feels a little bit better, a little more natural. And then next step, in just try make a few that you don't have to send them out. Just make a few and watch and go, wow, that looked really good. Okay, that goofy face I'm making, maybe I shouldn't make that face. I haven't really messed it. I still make really goofy faces, but just relax a little bit and have fun. Add a little personality. People are going to forgive an amateur video because they recognize that you're not an actor. You're not making a commercial.
Yep.
And honestly, it makes you more relatable.
It's really great. And that's what I tell people. Sometimes they want to add like editing, and they want to add like something to their video to make it look better, or chop it up. Or, we've thought about putting some editing tools at one time. Like, man, no, like bottom line, like you looking into the lens, building trust and rapport, being yourself, being authentic. It's going to go so much farther and carry so much weight than some edited video that has like music and like is well done, because it doesn't feel salesy. You're being authentic. I really like what you said there. And one of the things that I always try to help people when they are afraid of video, I put this out there as my own testimony, is that I'd always hit delete. You have the delete button right there. What does it matter? So maybe take one video that you're going to make if you are afraid, and just be completely goofy. Like just be completely goofy yourself, as if no one was watching. And then you can delete it. But I did that one time, and I'm like, man, that was actually more like myself than anything else, because I'm kind of goofy. I'm going to go
Right.
ahead and use it. And at that point, I was kind of set free from that. But that's really good advice. All right. So back to QuickPage. You started using QuickPage a few months ago. How do you use it in your sales process right now?
Well, one of the most useful tools for us is if you look at our website, we have a lot of cars that are listed as undergoing reconditioning. We list our cars as soon as we get them, which is a little bit different. And sometimes we have cars that are in a little bit rougher condition, and taking photos or just a simple video can be the kiss of death for a customer that's over an hour away and the car's not ready yet. It's a little beat up, and you just kind of go out there, kind of slow them down, like this is going to be the end of this conversation because they're not going to want the car. QuickPage gave me a real opportunity to kind of not just talk about the car, but then add a couple other staple videos in to kind of explain how we operate. And I think it really helps boost that. And that's been a big help for us, making thank you videos and being able to actually request a video from your customer as a testimonial. It's been really cool. I got a really good testimonial that way, probably one of my favorites. So it's an exciting tool to use.
How did you get the testimonial? You reached out as a thank you after the sale?
Yeah, I did a thank you video, and I mentioned that you could do a testimonial video, and that's really easy. You just hit the little video request button, you upload the video. It's very easy to do, and I got an outstanding testimonial from one of my customers, and it blew me away. It blew my managers away, and it's now it's a video that I use. So it's I use a video to get a video, which helps me sell cars.
Yeah, isn't that crazy, man? That is awesome. It's text testimonials and reviews are going down in value, and people want more because those are so easily fudged, right?
Right.
So video, especially heartfelt. That's what I always tell when someone's going to give me a testimony. I'm like, man, make it just from the heart. Just give me something from the heart. You don't have to like talk it up. Just give me from the heart. You know, what did you like most about the buying process? That's really great, man. All right. So I'm looking at some of my other questions I wanted to ask you today. How difficult now your whole team is the whole team is using QuickPage, or usually we'll get at least part of the team using QuickPage. Was it easily adopted? Did you start out? How did that kind of evolve at the dealership? Because I'm really curious, actually.
It's been more easily adopted by some than others. Me, I'm not afraid of the camera, so it's something that I kind of was excited about. I know a lot of my coworkers had anxiety and resistance to it, so we kind of had to push them towards it a little bit because it's a tool that we have. We're going to make sure that everyone gets an opportunity, and we push them to use it to better themselves. So
Yeah.
it can be a challenge to get everyone on board. But I think we have a really good teamwork set up here where we all help each other out, and that's a big benefit. So we're able to help each other. I'm able to help them improve and get on camera and make those videos. So I've been excited with helping with that.
That's awesome, man. That's really awesome. I always say like video, it can be the best self-help tool in the world if you let it be, right? Because you get instant feedback. How often do you get to see how you're communicating? Without video, you never, right? You
Oh,
never get to
absolutely.
see how you're communicating. And so it can help you be, first of all, it raises your confidence. It'll help you communicate better. It will help you become a better salesperson. You'll see how you come across to other people, and you can just start fine tuning your craft. I want to take a look at before we go, and I appreciate your time, man. You probably got
Sure,
customers
sure.
chomping at the bit with those kind of numbers, but I wanted to share my screen and show a couple of quick pages, and maybe you can sort of walk through. Now, you gave me these as examples of what you're doing.
These were early videos, so yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm still refining and fine tuning, but this one was especially good because this one was watched so many times, and for a deal that I would have thought normally would have been the kiss of death because the car wasn't ready and the customer wanted to know more about it, that he watched it so many times and communicated with me and was so excited to see the final product because of all the information he was providing.
So how far away did this customer drive?
This customer is probably about an hour away.
Well, so you did a quick walk around, and then I don't think you'll be able to cure it. Can you hear it?
Sound like a little bit there.
I know you requested some photos, so I'm gonna do one better. I'm actually gonna do a video.
Okay, that's awesome. Now, what you put another video here?
Yeah.
Which video is this? Because
That's a time lapse video that shows how we recondition the vehicles. And this is a really important video. This is something that we actually came up with before QuickPage came out, but it adapted very well to the QuickPage model that I've been using. And it gives me a quick way to show customers that while the car is not ready yet, that we're going to make it ready, and that we're going to do so in a way that is unparalleled to other dealerships. And this is where we shine compared to other dealerships, is having this in-house body shop that goes so far to recondition the vehicles, and being able to show the before and then show what we're going to do in a very easy way for people to see has been phenomenal to me.
that's impressive. Wow. And then you added a couple other YouTube videos that are these testimonials?
Yeah, these are testimonials.
Okay.
And these are two of my favorite testimonials.
Oh, hi there. I would like to introduce you to my newly purchased 2018.
You probably can't hear it, so
I want to say
Oh man,
to the most qualified.
Daryl, this guy Daryl is absolutely incredible, really fun guy, and the testimony he gave was phenomenal. Yeah, it was absolutely amazing what he did.
that's great. Can I share these with everybody? The links to these?
Oh, please.
Okay,
Absolutely.
you can go in and turn off the notifications on these pages if they blow up. You'll just get dinged all night. So just so you know.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, I can turn the volume down on my phone for a little bit. It'd be fun to see that other folks are enjoying my videos.
And here we go. You guys can't hear it, so it doesn't matter. But this was another testimonial. Man, video testimonials are so powerful. People are missing out. If you're not getting video testimonials, man, you got to get them, because like some of my favorite testimonials are from from like 3 years ago. I use some because they don't ever get old. You know, they're just solid testimonials you can use over and over and over and over again. That's strong. What are the questions that you ask in your testimonials before we go?
Well, it depends on what their experience was. I mean, I want to ask them, basically how their experience was, but I want to ask a few leading questions onto there, because if they were someone that actually bought a car, put a deposit on the car before it was ready, and gave us a little faith to get the car ready for them, and they came back, which happens quite a bit here. I want to emphasize that they put their faith in us, they put a little trust into us, and that it was rewarded with an amazing vehicle.
Yeah.
If someone had bad credit, I want to point out how well we did with getting them financed. If we got them in and out in a quick time, whatever that strong point of the deal was, that's what we want to emphasize. What was that big positive that they got out of it? Let's talk about that big positive. Do they come all the way from New York? Actually, the folks in this video, they came down from New York City. They were visiting people in Pennsylvania. The car wasn't ready. While they were visiting their family, we got the car ready for them in a few days and got it back to them, and they were super excited with the car when it was done, and they drove it back to New York City. So, I mean, there's so many great and amazing stories that I can share this way, and it's really fun to be able to start doing that.
Wow. I like the little touch here. Add me as a contact. Does this go to, what does this open up?
That goes to a social master page. If you click on it, you're going to get opportunity to add me as a contact in your phone.
Oh, right on. That's smart. I like that. I wonder if that would embed right in Quick Page too. That's curious. I'm curious about that. That works though.
I got that as part of a digital card that I have. It's a digital business card that you can tap against someone's phone.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So what it does, that card brings this link, and then you add me as a member of your, or he adds me as a contact to your phone.
I've seen that. That's slick technology. I really like that idea. And then you've got this little guy. That's awesome. I love adding gifts. It adds so much personality. And then you've got your chat down here. Let's see. Right on. And then you've got a link to your inventory.
Well, that way, if they're chatting with me, they can pull up whatever card it is that they want to talk about. So, make things. I thought that was a good way to set up that button down there. I didn't want to have more than one. I think one, maybe two is the most, because you don't want to crowd that space. But that seemed to make sense to me.
That's really clever. I hadn't even thought about that yet. I mean, adding inventory. You can obviously, you've got the little car icon where you can drop specific inventory on the chat, but I hadn't thought about actually just embedding the entire inventory. That's smart stuff, man. Cool. That's smart stuff. John, you rock, man. I really appreciate your time. I'm going to try to make these a bit short. I could talk to you a ton about what you're doing here. I really do appreciate everything, and look forward to watching you and your team grow and being a part of it in some way.
Hey, Chet,
anything you can say? Oh yeah, go ahead, man.
One thing before I go, I just found something else that you can do through your page, through Quick Page, that I found absolutely phenomenal, which is embedding a Quick Page email signature into all my emails. And what I did is I took that and I embedded that into my CRM email signature. Every email I send out that has a signature has a link to Quick Page now. So I thought that was absolutely incredible. I actually came across that when I got an email from Miss Kelly Nordstrom, who's our contact. Yeah. I saw that, I'm like, how'd she do that? I want to do that, because now there's a little thing at the bottom that has my information. It's got a little bubble of me talking and stuff. Now I haven't made my own personal video yet. But I thought that was super cool.
My weakness right now is training people, and so that's why I'm excited to get back into this. You're the start of me just getting back in and trying to train people and doing these little interviews where we can kind of teach and learn at the same time, because nobody even knows about some of this stuff. If you've got a page like this guy, I mean, what you do is you make a page that's an introduction quick page. Just make an introduction quick page as if nobody knows who you are. Introduce yourself. This is, I mean, one way of many to do it. Just introduce yourself. Hey, this is Chad. I want to take a second to introduce myself and share a little bit about me, and what what you could do was, talk about what you want to do is end up like how you short, sweet, to the point, point to other videos, maybe a little background video, 3 reasons you should buy from me, a why buy from me video could be included in there. Your testimonial videos could be included in there as additional videos, but that first one is just kind of a short introduction. You could have like a background video, how you got involved in car sales, might be a nice one. You could just include all of those as if someone's trying to get to know you. What would you put on this page if someone didn't know you, you want them to get to know you? Testimonials, it's better when other people brag about you than when you brag about you. So your testimonial videos are strong, but you create a page, pimp that out. That's your introduction quick page. And what you'll do is when you share it, you're going to go to embed and you're going to find the email signature. And this guy right here will live. And you can actually put this inside of your Gmail. I don't know, John, all the places. Are you using it in your CRM too?
That's the first place I thought of putting it. That's exactly where I put it. It's in my CRM. So every email I send out, I get one of these right now as my signature. And I think it's absolutely fantastic because it's bright, it pops. And then, like I said, you can click over to it and then you have all this other information, and having a signature at the end with just that little GIF alone, that's so powerful.
Yeah.
They go, wow, that draws the attention. Now I see the name, I see the person, and then I can get, if I want to click on it, I can get a little more information. I think that's cool.
Yeah, it's really strong and nobody knows about it. That's my fault. We're building and evolving so quickly that we've just, in fact, we've made some new protocols internally here to like, maybe we should tell people about all this cool stuff we're doing so they don't have to figure it out on their own. John, thank you, man. I'll let you get back to work. I really appreciate your time.
My pleasure.
We will talk some more. I know it.
All right.
See you, man. Bye.
Bye.
Top of the morning, my friend. Look at this. Say good morning to Go See Peaches. Peaches, I messaged you a couple days ago and I said, no questions, peel out 500. You need this app, right? A tool, quick page, right?
Yeah.
Since then, you've got 2 cars sold. And how much are your commissions on those 2 cars?
Roughly $3,000.
$3,000. So a 600% return on your investment in less than 72 hours.
Yeah.
Just curious. Make it a great day, everybody. Top of the morning, my friend. Look at this. Say good morning to Go See Peaches. Peaches, I messaged you a couple days ago and I said, no questions, peel out 500. You need this app, right? A tool, quick page, right?
Yeah.
Since then, you've got 2 cars sold. And how much are your commissions on those 2 cars?
Roughly $3,000.
$3,000. So a 600% return on your investment in less than 72 hours.
Yeah.
Just